Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's finally, right? It's Facebook Friday. It's Furlici Friday. I am Amy Furlici, and once again, we are ready to have some fun today. You guys, we are playing with, this is a beautiful new bundle. Kind of, I don't know, I was going to say it's kind of holiday. Could be, doesn't have to be. The two cards that I made are, well, I guess one's kind of a holiday theme. The other one is like a birthday theme. So what are we talking about, you guys? We are talking about the Branching Out bundle. And I'm going to do my little swipe over and swipe back. Mr. McGuire, hi, Mike. How are you? You are on, like, right on time today. Thank you for joining us. Let's see who else is on. Oh my gosh. There's a little button that says, bring MJ McGuire onto the video. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know if you'd want me to do that or not, right? So maybe next time we'll chat about that, right? You can say hello to the ladies. Let's see, we're going to do, there we go. Oh, there's Miss Trish. Hello and welcome. Okay, so yes, we are playing with the Branching Out bundle today. So beautiful sentiments in here. I'm going to read them to you because you can never read them backwards, right? So we have... need my glasses, oh my goodness. Wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. Can you tell how much I'm squinting? To a very special someone, sent with lots of love from our family to yours. Happy birthday wishes. There's a little friend, a hello, so you could do like hello and friend Philomena. Hello and welcome. You guys, thank you all for popping on and joining me today. And then lastly, we have thinking of you brings joy to my heart. And then obviously, kind of appropriately named, the Branching Out bundle has a bunch of kind of branches and then some, I don't know, pine tree type of, what are those, pine needle, I would guess I want to say, and then some berries, some other little like water splotches, some pine cones. So very, very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to curl it today. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. I think I'm blushing actually. So Philomena, thank you for the share also. Okay, so here are the dies that go with, and there are a couple more. They're over in the bins all ready to use on today's Facebook Live. But we've got some branches, some little berries, a pine cone, and then this cool kind of little decorative border, I'd say. And then how about, there are, let's say that's 4, and I have 2 or 3 more. I think it's 2 more over there also. Yeah, so beautiful kind of label, kind of layering label dies there too. So we are going to have a great time today, I promise, because I am so excited to be back. I have been gone for a while. We did an impromptu Facebook Live last Friday where we put together the August paper pumpkin kit. That was the Farmhouse Floral paper pumpkin kit. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that, you can pop back. Probably the easiest, because sometimes I'm like, where are my Facebook Lives when I look on this group? They are always uploaded to YouTube also. So if you go on this group and you can't find a Facebook Live that you're interested in, go over to YouTube, same name, Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio. All of the Facebook Lives are there, because actually after 30 days, like 30 days from today, this video will not be available on Facebook Live any longer either. So the best place to find them if you don't catch them live, because like I said, I was scrolling through trying to like reshare last Friday's impromptu Facebook Live, and it's like, it's not really, I can't even find it. So it's weird. If you go to like media and then videos, you can find it. But if you just scroll through the feed, I'm like, I don't know where they're putting these things. So anyway, Facebook, always ever changing. Just have to roll with it, even though it drives me crazy sometimes. So yeah, that's my little rant, right? So I have actually some awesome news. You guys, they let us know early actually too. So Stampin' Up is going to be offering 2 different starters kit specials starting next Wednesday, October 1st. So for the whole month of October, you have 2 different starter kits to choose from. So if you're not a demonstrator already, listen up. Or even if you are a demonstrator and you know of others that might like to join, this is the time to do it, okay? The one deal, I don't think I've ever heard of a deal like this inexpensive, I'm going to say. So the first deal is you get to pick $125 in product and you only pay $35 plus sales tax. The shipping fee is always waived on a starter kit deal. So I did the math here in Michigan, and that is like saving, like it's like getting like $110 free, like roughly $110. The second deal, which actually you get even a little bit more for free, is you get to pick $189 in product and you pay only $99 plus sales tax. So that's kind of the typical deal, although usually you only get $125 in product. So this time you get to pick $189 in product and pay only $99 plus sales tax. So that is, I did the math again, it's like getting $117 in free, like for free, basically, with the starter kit. So two super, I mean, that is seriously, I'm trying to do the math real quick. I mean, it's like 80% off. Like, I don't know, I have to like, you know, I'm pretty good with math, but those numbers I have to maybe count. Anyway, it's a really, really awesome deal. Either one of those deals. So again, $125 in product for $35 or $189 in product for $99. Again, it starts next Wednesday, October 1st, okay? So if you're interested, get your wish list ready. You can get, hi, Miss Jamie, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You can get anything you want out of the holiday mini catalog. You can get anything you want out of our online exclusives. Also know that next November 1st, well, or starting November 1st, we'll have even more new online exclusives available too. So Mike, it's so funny because your name keeps popping up as you're watching. Sometimes that happens with others, like I know Philomena. So I don't know if it's like you're having a problem and it keeps going in and out, but your name keeps popping up, which is fun for me to see. So yes, you're right, Philomena. Even it's so funny because people kind of minimize the whole like being a hobbyist, like instead of like if you don't want to do Facebook Lives or you don't want to do classes, you don't want to do parties, any of those things, basically it's an awesome way to get Stampin' Up product at a discount. The other really cool thing is that after you get the starter kit, you get at least a 25%, or excuse me, at least a 20% discount on everything that you order after that. So the starter kit is a great deal. And then I always say it's like going to Target or whatever your favorite store is, right? And you walk in the door and they hand you like a 20% coupon off of everything in the store, and it's good for life. That's basically what getting the starter kit is like. You get that 20% coupon that you can use whenever you want on anything that you want. Even when things are on sale, you still get the 20% discount. So like last chance products that are on like deep discount, you still get 20% discount on those too. So it's an awesome deal. I would love to welcome any of you into our Inspired Stampers team. So if you have ever thought about getting the starter kit, I would say next Wednesday, October 1st is the time to do it. So think about it. Let me know if you have any questions. We have an awesome group of ladies that we would love for you to be a part of as well. Okay, so again, any questions, let me know. All right. Okay, let's see. I want to just make sure it's funny. Yeah, okay. Oh, the one thing that I do want to mention too is that previous demonstrators, even if you've been a demonstrator in the past, you can always get these starter kit deals. You may have to sign up through whoever your upline was if it hasn't been, and it's either 3 or 6 months. I don't know why, it might be 3 months. Anyway, so if you dropped and you want to sign up again, you can do that at any time. Okay, so, and again, if you have any questions, let me know on that too. So, where did I put those? Yeah. So you guys, thank you for the birthday cards and the birthday wishes. Mike and I went to Mackinac Island. That was like 2 weekends ago, middle of September for my birthday. It is I love Mackinac Island. And you know, it's funny. I kind of, take some things for granted. Like the one thing is that there aren't any cars on the island. And Mike was telling me he was watching some video of somebody who just went to Mackinac for the first time. And, you get off the ferry because you have to take a ferry because it's an island, right? And so you get off the ferry and you kind of walk into like the little main street downtown and you hear the like clump, clump, clump of the horses, like, kind of riding through town. You see people on their bikes and then you realize there are no cars here. And it's like literally like going back in time. And I forget that, like I just kind of take it for granted when I go there, but it is truly the most magical place. We stay in a little spot like right downtown so we can walk outside in the morning and just kind of be a part of things. If we go out late at night, we can just walk right home from wherever we are. So it's just just a beautiful place. We had great weather. We take our bikes with us too. So I love, you can ride bikes all the way around the island. It's about an 8-mile trip around the island. So we did that at least once a day. I'm not gonna say we did it more than once. My friend Stacy and I do it like multiple times when we go. You can ride all through the island. Mike actually brought his golf club, so we went on the golf course. Had never done that before. Better, like, I'm sure it'd be like ridiculously, insanely expensive during peak season, but we were there kind of on an off season, so we got a great deal. Great views too, a great way to see parts of the island that you don't see otherwise, and then beautiful views because it's so like hilly and just it's not mountainous, but it's a very, very hilly. So Jamie, hello and welcome. It's funny, people keep like popping on and off. So if I didn't say hello before, I'm saying hello now, and I'll continue to say hello as you pop in and out. So, but yeah, so we just had an amazing trip to Mackinac. So again, yes, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to show a couple of birthday cards that I received. So this was a cute little card. This was from my friend Jennifer Bradley, who just moved down to San Antonio, Texas area. So cute little cheers, it's your day card. Very, very fun, right? I'm trying to see if she did. Oh yeah, she likes to decorate the inside too, right? So there's the inside. She put a little sticky. I love that. That's what I love to do also, so then I can resend that card to somebody. Then this one was from Miss Sharon Greening, who is part of our Inspired Stampers team, and I love. So this is a really cool, you might be seeing this fun fold. We'll have to see, right? Maybe we'll feature something like this on, oh, and then there's her little, I forgot to take her little sticky off there too, but so she kind of sponged the inside. So this is very pretty also, right? It says best wishes, right? And then these fold down and these fold in. So, oops, we're gonna go that side first. There we go. So beautiful card as well. So thank you, Miss Sharon. And then let's see, we have this one was from, this is from Miss Linda Danis, and she sent this beautiful, I love, it's funny because I have this kind of gold weave trim, and I don't know if I've ever even used it, and I love how she just used a little strip of that along the back of her flowers there. So beautiful card, right, with the coloring that she did. Oh, and this is, I hadn't even noticed this, but she's got her little handmade by Linda Lee stamps. So that's so cute, right? And then she also sent, and I actually opened it already, but imagine this is tied in a pretty bow. So once you untie it, then this lifts up. What am I doing? I'm like catching it on something, I think. Oh, I know, it's because the ribbon. There we go. I'm holding the ribbon. Okay, so then this little guy folds up, and she put this little mixer in here so you can mix it with water or even tequila, it suggests. So cute little mixer there also. And of course that works really well with that stamp set, that Cheers. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I'm like drawing a blank, but so cute with the little umbrella, right? So thank you, ladies, so much for the birthday wishes. And then where did oh yeah, this card actually is from my teammate Beth Martin. This was, she's dropped off a payment for the one-day retreat, and I had to share because this was the card that she gave me with that. So isn't this so cool? So it basically looks like she cut off that part at a diagonal and then decorated it and like put it, so instead of it being like the edge, right, can you kind of see that? But then there's another piece on the inside too. So very interesting. I'm gonna have to kind of check out, but I think this piece came from right here, and then she just kind of flipped it a little sideways. But isn't that so pretty? So beautiful card as well. So thank you, Miss Beth, for that card too. Okay, we're gonna scoop those little babies out of the way. I need a quick sip of water too, and do that. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, I think we are ready. You guys want to do the first drawing? So we are going to draw, here we go. These are the traditional sparkling sequins. I think that's what they're called. No, oh, no, that's something else. What do I have here? did I? These are, I think maybe I'm calling them the wrong. This is what we're drawing for. These are the faceted snowflakes. I think I just wrote down the wrong name. I'm like, okay, I know that this is what we talked about. I think I must be calling them by the wrong thing. That was what's happening here. So yes, so we're going to draw for these beautiful faceted snowflakes. So if we get super close, you can kind of see how they look like snowflakes, right? Snowflakes are maybe stars. There's like a red, a green, and then kind of a diamond color. Okay, so here we go. We are going to draw. So how do you get your name in the basket, right? If you, let's see, shared a picture of a project that you've made, if you posted a comment on the random post that I picked, so just comment away, post away, share away. We love to see what you guys are up to. What else? If you sign up for my email list, and then also if you share this Facebook Live video, which I always say, I truly appreciate your shares because I absolutely do. I think for me, that's what I'm learning is shares are down. So get your name in this drawing if you share, right? Also, I will say, I think that's probably a huge help for me if you can share that video, because that's the best way that we can reach new friends that might be interested in paper crafting as well, and maybe even want to get that awesome starter kit deal, right? Okay, so please, please, please share this video, okay? Because we always have fun on here, right? So why not share that fun with others? Okay, so here we go. Who is our lucky winner? We have Miss Jen Ledley. She's a good sharer. Thank you so much, Miss Jen. And I think she shared a picture of a project that she made too. She's good at sharing the video and sharing projects. So congratulations, Jen. I will get those. Again, what are these called? The faceted snowflakes. I will get these mailed out to you. Okay, we're gonna do that. We are gonna dump these babies out. Got to get ready for the next drawing. Okay, so on our next Facebook Live, we are going to give away, these are, I really think I need to get to the eye doctor. I keep putting that off, but it's getting worse to read these things. So I'm like making stuff up. These are the flower accents. So you can, if you get super close, they're a really pretty gold. So they are a flower, and we've got some larger flowers and some smaller flowers right there. So that's what we will give away if you share this Facebook Live video, post a picture of a project you made, comment on posts that we have on here, sign up for my email list. You could win these beautiful flower accents. Okay. What else? Oh, I think I have a bunch more stuff that I want to show you guys. So let's see. Yeah, we are ready to, so we had our team meeting. It was the week before last. And our demonstrator development manager, Shannon West, who is from the home office, joined us. And that is always so fun. She's just like this light of sunshine and fun, basically. And so it was great to have her on our Facebook Live. She talked about World Card Making Day, which I was hoping that I ordered the kit that they're going to be putting together on World Card Making Day, which is a week from tomorrow, a week from Saturday. It's called the, I think it's the Handmade and Heartfelt kit. And I was really hoping that it would be here so I could show you guys, but I don't think Mr. UPS man has been here yet. And actually, our warning signal Storm, he is down at my son's. He moved into a new apartment in downtown Detroit, like back in August. And he came home last weekend and he wanted to hang out with Storm the whole time he was here. And then I was like, do you want to take him back with you? And he can, because my son works from home too. Because I always feel bad, like during the week, I'm gone a lot to work. And so I was like, oh, he could be your little buddy. So I think they've been having a blast. I need to check in with him. I'm going to pick him up this weekend when I'm down at Mike's, pick Storm up and bring him back. So anyway, he's not here right now. So normally he would be the one that's warning us that Mr. UPS man is stalking the house and he has to protect us. So anyway, so I don't have that warning, but I don't think Mr. UPS man has been here, so I can't show you that kit is my very long-winded point of what I'm trying to make here. But it's going to be, it's an awesome, so imagine, you know, like a letter holder kind of a thing that you might put on your desk that has, you know, it's kind of like a long rectangular and it's maybe got 2 or 4 different sections. And so it's a super cute kind of holder for your cards or pens or bills or letters or whatever you want to put in there. But then it also has cards that you can make too. And on World Card Making Day, which is again next Saturday, Stampin' Up is hosting an event, and it's only going to be like an hour-long event, they say. So that's actually very cool too, because I think in the past it's been like much like a longer period of time. So if you order that handmade and heartfelt kit, which go look it up. If you go to stampinup.com, click on shop and kits, or just type in handmade and heartfelt in the little looking glass up in the top corner, the kit will come up. You can check that kit out. You can order the kit, and then hopefully maybe you even have it in time to put it together with the Stampin' Up people when they put the kit together at World Card Making Day next Saturday. If you don't get the kit in time, you actually, I think there's some kind of a recording that you can access so that you can make it later with the team, basically at your convenience too. So I know like next Saturday, we're going to be at my daughter's at Grand Valley State University. Oh, Philomena has the kit. Oh, awesome. We would love to see it. Philomena, if you have a picture of it, if you've put it together, if you know anything about it, we'd love share with us if you would right here on our Facebook group, because I'm sure others would be very curious to see it too if you have it and have put it together. If not, I will try to post a picture. I've got my little note right here, so I'll post a picture of it as well on our Facebook group. But yeah, so I was starting to say next Saturday, I'm not going to be in town. We're going to go see my daughter for Parents Weekend, essentially, at Grand Valley. It's her last Parents Weekend. I can't even believe I just took her to college, and now all of a sudden this is her senior year. Like, it is mind-blowing how fast time goes the older you get too, I think. So crazy. She's going to be graduating in the spring. It's like unbelievable to me. So I gotta go. Basically, I gotta go hang out with her for her last Parents Weekend. So won't be able to do World Card Making Day on Saturday, but that's right, because you can catch it later too. So keep that in mind. Okay, so yeah, also I want to show you guys, I was starting to say we had our team meeting last like a week ago, Tuesday. And so we always, actually I'm going to show you the make and takes first. So because I actually have, I think I'm down to 4 sets now. I have 4 extra sets of these make and takes. So if you are interested, you would get the PDF tutorial that tells you how to put the cards together. You get a 1/4 of a pack of this Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. You get a full pack of these hues of blue flowers. You get some linen thread. So you could make these cards. I send you kind of all the parts and pieces. So if anything's not part of the, I think it's the Gathering Together bundle. So you need the bundle to do your stamping and die cutting, but like this little guy is from a different set of dies. So I'll send you that little guy, but isn't that so cute, right? With those leaves. Here's the next one with a bunch of, so this one we kind of made our own Designer Series paper with the stamps in the stamp set. And then we've got this guy right here, the little many thanks. Sorry, I guess I need to like back up a little bit. Facebook has decided we needed to be super close today. I never know what they're going to do. And this is probably one of my favorite ones because I love kind of the layering of the Designer Series paper there too. So beautiful make and takes. Again, it's $20 if you would like to get a pack of the make and takes mailed to you. Again, a 1/4 pack of the Designer Series paper, a full pack of those hues of blue flowers, and then the linen thread that you need to make your cards, plus all of the cardstock that you need to make your projects as well. So if you're interested, you can comment, let me know, email me. I'd be happy to get one of those kits sent out to you. Then we also do a mystery project on our team meetings. So this was our mystery project this month. Mystery project means basically I give them all the dimensions, everything that they need to put the card together. I just don't show them a picture of the card. So they can come with like all of their kind of strips of Designer Series paper, everything kind of cut and ready to go. And then we put our cards together at the meeting. So it's super fun because you never know like what everyone's cards are going to look like, because I don't tell them to get this particular piece of Designer Series paper. It's just fine coordinating colors and that sort of thing. So very fun to do those mystery projects. Oh, then we also, let's see, we do swapping. So I'm going to try to remember who, this one was from Miss Jen Ledley. Love this little, right? What does it say here? This one's for the books. So very cute little swap card right there. This is a beautiful birthday card from Miss Sharon Greening. There we go. We can kind of see that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't even have that Designer Series paper. I'm looking at that like, wow. I don't barely recognize that, but that's beautiful paper. I think it was an online exclusive that I, for some reason, did not get. This one is from Miss Charlene Mogg. She's got a little Happy Halloween. That one's super fun too. And then this one is from Jenny Boffman. Jamie, you're watching again. Hello. And this one is a Thinking of You Love. Can never have enough of those, right? How about this one was a card that Elsie Lynch made on our team. And isn't that beautiful? I got to keep like backing up, don't I? I'm like too excited to show you guys these cards, right? So this one is beautiful also. I think she used some of the new, I'm going to call it copper foil, and it's not, but that's the idea. Looks kind of like a copper foil to me. And then lastly, this one was from Sunday Ostrander. Another beautiful, a beautiful fall card right here too that says, thank you. Love that. So awesome swap. So think of all the fun you could have if you become an Inspired Stampers team member. You could do make and takes, you could swap with us, you could make the mystery project. If you sell over $600 in a month, I send you a free embellishment every month as a little congratulations for making it into the $600 club. This month, everyone that sold over $600 received a full bolt of this gold striped mesh ribbon. So you always get, I always love to congratulate and kind of also highlight and make sure that people know, right, that if you sell over $600, Stampin' Up gives you an additional commission on your order. So why not do that, right? Because then you get like extra cash in your bank account. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that's so great. So Jamie's saying that she's used her first package, or she's used her entire package of the Gathering Moments Designer Series paper, which I think, let's see, did Sunday use it? Yeah, she used it on this card right here. Yeah, this is that beautiful fall paper. This is the first time she's ever done it so quickly. Okay, I can imagine. So Jamie, now we want to know, what did you make with all of that paper? Cards, scrapbook pages, cute little treat boxes. Okay, so share with us and let us know, what did you make with that pretty paper? Because it is gorgeous. Better yet, we'd love to see a picture. Don't you know, like I'm going to say that? Share a picture of what you made with us, please. So yeah, that's probably some of my favorite like fall paper that we've had in a really long time too. I agree. It is gorgeous. Okay, trying to like scoot things out of the way here. And I feel like I'm talking a lot, so we got to keep hydrating. Okie dokie. Let's see, what else do we have? I think, yeah, got all these notes here, but I think we are ready to, oh, no, actually I want to show you guys some other little treats. So we had customer appreciation event last Saturday, and I made these cute little treat boxes for everybody. This sentiment is actually from the new Fall for Twal, I think that's how you say it, Fall for Twal paper pumpkin kit. It's the September paper pumpkin kit. I just got it and I was like, oh, let me open this up, which I'm trying to be better about that too, because oh my gosh, we have so many cute paper pumpkin kits and then our regular kits. I'm like just addicted to buying them, and I'm like, I gotta start putting them together because they're so cute. So anyway, this stamp is from that paper pumpkin, the September paper pumpkin kit, that says, wishing you the happiest of days. So this little guy just, hopefully, yeah, so it just slides off, and then there's some chocolate inside. You can kind of just open, well, if I kept sliding it off, which I don't want to do that, right? Thank you, Philomena. I love them too. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them as well. And then these were the two make and takes that we made, and these are both the swap cards that I received. I think I showed you guys all my swap cards last week, actually, on our impromptu Facebook Live. So this was one of the cards, this Go Nuts, It's Your Birthday with that cute little squirrel. And then the other card that we made at Customer Appreciation on Saturday was this beautiful Merry Christmas as well. And this, it's funny how many people commented about how gorgeous this paper is. And even when I was cutting it for the paper share, I was like, oh, because it's poinsettias, which I don't know if it's just too traditional. I'm not sure what the thing is about poinsettias that I'm just like, yeah, like they're okay. Like I like them. I mean, I've bought poinsettias and I love like the look of them, but I don't know why I wasn't like that excited about the paper. But then I saw all these swap cards made with that paper and I'm like, oh, And then everyone commented on Saturday how beautiful the paper was. And I'm like, I know, I finally am like with it. I finally get it. So yeah, beautiful. Again, it's this paper right here. So it's got the pretty gold foil. This one is the back side of one of them too. So, okay. Yeah. All right. I think we are ready to do our next drawing. I do want to give you guys an update too. So I will tell you, not for lack of trying, but I am not going to be able to earn that Alaskan cruise incentive trip this year. Basically, what has happened is my sales are pretty similar. Like, you know, they fluctuate a little bit year over year, but for whatever reason, this particular year, I didn't get as many new team members. And so you earn points basically for this incentive trip, 1 point for every dollar that you sell. And then actually your team members, when they advance to qualified team member, to bronze elite, to silver elite, you as their upline get like 1,500 points for each of those promotions. So I do it kind of on a combination of both, on a combination of sales and my team member promotions. And again, for whatever reason this year, I just didn't have many people buy the starter kit. So it's not for lack of enthusiasm, I don't believe. So I think I'm just not reaching new people that might be interested. So again, that's why I'm like saying pretty please, if you would share this video, tell your friends and family, whoever you think might be interested in getting the starter kit. I would love to help welcome them into our Stampin' Up team, our Inkspired Stampers team, because then again, those new team members are what also help me earn that incentive trip. When they get those promotions, then again, as an upline, you get points for those promotions as well. So, and I always love to reward whenever someone promotes too. I always give back and say thank you and congratulations too. So, because I always feel like, okay, if I'm getting some benefit, right, I want to make sure that they know that I'm very grateful, very thankful for that as well. So you're so sweet, Philomena. I love that. She's very sweet. So yeah, so thank you. She says, you're still a great success, which I know, I feel it too. It's just one of those like, what happened this year? How come normally I think, I don't know, maybe 10 or so. I don't have a huge team. I will say that too, where I always say we're like a small but mighty team. So you won't get lost in the crowd around here. I know each and every one of my team members very well. And we all like just love each other, love to share, love to create, just love to be together and be a part of our group. So we would love to welcome new team members as well. So yeah, so with that being said, though, I am still pushing. There's another goal that I was like, okay, so if I can't earn the incentive trip, there's a bonus that I can still earn, but I do. It's still a stretch. I still need like, I think it's over $1,700 in sales by, which is September 30th, which is next Tuesday. So still kind of hoping to at least achieve the one bonus. Even if I'm not going to get the incentive trip, I'm still kind of hoping for that bonus. So put your orders in and continue through October and beyond too. That'll help me just kind of start the year off. So our year ends on September 30th, and then the new year and the new kind of earning period for the Costa Rica incentive trip, which I am like, I'm going to do everything I can, because I've been to Alaska before. So that one, I'm sad, but if I really want to earn Costa Rica, so I'm going to do everything I can to do that. So, okay, so with all of that being said, thank you for your orders. Your names are, yep, I've got them right here in this basket right here. We are going to give away today, if you put at least an online order of $50 in through me, your name is in the drawing to win the Fluffy Squirrel stamp set. You automatically receive both of these. This is the paper Jamie's talking about. You automatically receive both of these cards that I made on our last Facebook Live as a thank you from me. You get to pick from the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial with 16 beautiful projects. Or if you don't want the tutorial, you can get the free embellishment, which are the deer dots. There are some pretty red ones in there too. They're just covered up by the label. So either one of those you can pick. You also, I still have a few more left. So I have these 2025 calendars. So we've still got a few months that you could appreciate this calendar, right? You get one of those as a thank you. If you bump your order up to $100, you get 5 free cards from me. And I'm still, through September 30th, I've decided I want to say thank you for everyone that's put their $100 order in. You get those $10 in additional rewards. I'm still doing that, even though I know, okay, not going to do the incentive trip. I'm like, I can't not reward people for putting those orders in, right? And then I'm also going to do that shopping spree, the $150 shopping spree for each $100 that you've ordered. Basically, I think it was like July, August, and September. Names are going in the basket, and we will do that drawing. We'll probably do that on next Friday's Facebook Live. So yeah, so put those orders in. I got one last push to try to, again, reach, it's about like a little over $1,700 in sales, is my fingers crossed that I might be able to do it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so, all right, here we go. We're going to do our drawing. Okay. All right, and we've got the fluffy squirrel stamp set that we're going to give away. Let's see, we have one lucky winner, and who is it going to be? We have, oops, I almost dropped it. Miss Tammy Mitchell, congratulations. She is the proud winner. And I think she might have won last time too. So Tammy, you are the hot winner these days. Again, the fluffy squirrel stamp set. I will get that stamp set sent out to you. And thank you all for your orders. I'll be putting your thank you packages together and getting those mailed out to you. So thank you for your orders. Okay, let's see, let's get that out of the way. This and this and this. So, here it is. It got buried under some stuff. On our next Facebook Live that I am proud to announce is going to be 1 week from today. So next Friday, we will be back again live. I think, I think it'd be October 3rd, right? We're going to be live October 3rd. Next Facebook Live, we will be giving away, this is it's called the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Designer Series paper. If that is not a mouthful, right? So Christmas Tags and More Designer Series paper is what we're going to shorten that to. Because so you can cut these to make tags. There's other beautiful paper in here, and there are kind of punch out die cuts. So I don't even want to open this because I'm afraid things will start falling all over the place. But it is a beautiful pack of paper. You can check it out online too if you haven't seen it yet. We will be playing with this at some point. There are just so many cute products to play with, you guys. It's hard to decide which one to play with first, right? And have enough time to play with it all. I do my darndest, I tell you what. So put your order of at least $50 in and your name will go in the drawing to win that Designer Series paper. Okie dokie. Let's see. So I think we have talked about, I'm just trying to make sure I've got some other notes here too. So I'm not even on. Okay, that's good though, right? Yeah, so we talked about all of that. All right, I think we're good. So we are going to, oh, actually I do want to mention, I have paper shares left. I way overbought on the paper shares. So I think I'm down to, I think I still have 7 paper shares left, right? So for $48, you can get all of this Designer Series paper. Oh, and look, there's that beautiful poinsettia. It's not called poinsettia, but it's a quarter of a pack of 13 different packs. Ooh, that's the paper that we're going to give away if you put an online order in too. These are some of the die cuts that come with this paper. And then there's also another pack of paper under on maybe North Pole delivery or something. You also get a half a pack of those traditional sparkling sequins. So again, $48. I have 7 of these left. I just can't even believe I did that. So let me know if you're interested, if you would like a paper share. I'd love to get one sent out to you. Okay, I think, trying to make sure, but yeah. Oh, one other quick reminder. Bingo, we're playing bingo, live bingo right here in Alma on Thursday, October 23rd. RSVP and payment are due by Monday, October 13th, and also our one-day retreat on November 1st from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. RSVP and payment are also due by Monday, October 13th. So if you want more info on either of those, let me know. I'd love to have you come hang out with us for bingo or for the one-day retreat. Okay, now I think we're going to turn our heads, or you are going to turn your heads away. We are going to flip the camera down and we are going to make some fun projects. Okay, so we're going to do that and that. Got that. I'm going to put those. Yeah, okay. All right, turn your heads away. Actually, we're going to go there, right? let's see, here we go. And we're gonna flip around. Okay, all right, we are good. I'll put my glasses on too. Hi, Miss Brenda. Good morning and welcome to Facebook Live. We're going to be playing with this branching out bundle right now. Okay, let me find my cards. I'm supposed to take pictures of them, and I have not done that yet, so I'll be doing that after our Facebook Live. Okay, so, all right, card number 1. Here we go. So again, this one I did a birthday card. So we've got the happiest birthday wishes. Again, using the branching out. I just used the stamp set. The dies, I used a couple of the label dies here as well. So again, and I'll show you guys this so that you can see kind of properly, right? So we use that happiest birthday wishes right there. And then on the inside, we use this one right here, which is the wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. So beautiful birthday sentiment, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started making this card. All right, we're gonna put those there. We gotta do some stamping. Wish me luck on this. Okay. Oh. I almost thought I heard somebody at the door, but I guess not. I'm hearing things. Okay, so what I think is we're going to die cut these 2 things, and then can you also see we're going to emboss this piece. So let's do our die cutting because I want to stamp, but it's going to be easier to stamp once I have this label. So yeah, we're going to do our die cutting first and embossing. Okay. That. Let me grab my die cutting machine. My gosh, the sun is shining and it is like just a beautiful day outside. Still feels a little bit like summery here too, which is really kind of unusual for the end of September. We have had, I would say, a most beautiful fall this year. Probably because we had no spring. You know, we always say that, right? So we're kind of due for this beautiful fall weather, which I am loving. I think it's going to be a gorgeous weekend, but like, I don't know if maybe almost 80 degrees high, but you know, it'll take a bit to get there too. So that is fine with me because eventually it's going to be cold and dreary around here. So we will take the beautiful weather while we can. Okay, so I just want to show you guys these right here. So aren't those, and they layer so nicely. And they've got, can you see the stitching on there too? So not only do they have that little, because you can use like a little circle punch to do that on your corners, right? But actually you could like poke holes and make it look like stitching if you wanted to do that too, if you didn't have these dies as an alternative. Or you can get the dies and then you just like crank the handle and everything's easy peasy. Now here we go. I'm like talking and like trying to figure out where is, oh, this is the skinnier one. Okay. So this is not, so we don't need these. We need, okay, actually we need this and both of. So the 3D ones take the other kind of gray. This one, because it's not 3D, you use both of these clear plates like you do for your dies, but you got to use not the magnetic platform if you're lucky enough to have one of those, but your regular standard. This is the number one. There we go. There it is. The number 1 plate. Okay, so check out this one. I love this die. It's funny because I wasn't like there. So this is what is this, basic beige cardstock. So can you just, almost seems like a little bright, like you can't see, but it's really beautiful. If you could tell, maybe in, you know, if you have it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a very pretty, let me show you this too. Maybe this is a little bit, can you see it a little bit? No, I don't know. Or maybe it's just my bad eyes. Maybe you guys can see it better than I can. I was hoping that would show it a little bit better, but I'm not sure that it does. Anyway, it's beautiful. The Pressed Flowers embossing folder. And don't forget, I always love to remind you, that all of the item codes, sizes of everything, product names, it'll all be on my blog at gatheringinspiration.com this afternoon. As I'm saying that, I want to give you guys colors. Also, colors will be listed on there too. So Lost Lagoon, this is a full sheet of cardstock. On the 8.5-inch side, we cut it at 4 1/4 inches. And then along the 11-inch side, we scored it at 5.5 inches. So we're going to make a tall card like that. Okay. There we go. All right. Then I just embossed this piece of basic beige cardstock 4 by 5 1/4. We also have a layer of basic white on the inside, same measurement, 4 by 5 1/4. And then these were just scrap pieces of Pretty Peacock and basic white for our stamping and die cutting there. Okay, so we're going to move that right there. So we need this one for stamping because we do some stamping on the inside there too. Okay, and then this label we need also. And these can stay right here. Okay, so let me get my glasses on. I have to get super serious here. Okay, so I think, yep, all right, we're going to just open all of these up. So this is Pretty Peacock ink. We are going to stamp our sentiments. So nice, easy, tap, tap, tap. We are going to stamp wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. I like that font a lot too. Isn't that very pretty? Right? Always the mixed font too, kind of with the, I don't know. This is cursive, and is that not cursive? I'm trying to think of what it, more like block letters. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. And then we're also going to stamp the little happiest birthday wishes. I'm going to put that right down in that little corner right there. Okay. I'm going to open this back up so I can see what I'm doing. Next, we are going to stamp our branches in, was that pecan pie? Okay. So nice, easy, tap, tap, tap. We are going to put that one right there. Okay. And then I'm going to scoot. Actually, here, let's put this one. Then we're going to flip it around. Okay. And we are going to stamp this one right about there. Okay. I'm going to just get that ink off of there. Just rub it on my hands. That'll be better than getting it in places we don't want it, right? Okay, so we've got, I think I'm done with that color. And we're also going to use some Lost Lagoon ink. So I love kind of this builder, right? Okay, so we've got, so there are a couple of different sets, right? You've got these three and these three. I was just trying to use these for everything. Wasn't lining up very well. So I realized I need that stamp and that stamp. I didn't use that little guy. That's like a little single one there. But so we are going to use, this one is the more spread out. So that is going to go right there. Okay. Oops. And then it's also going to go right on, is it this one? Oh, it goes this way. Like, how does it fit? Because you can see like these little points kind of line up with these things here. So we're going to do this one right about there. Okay. Yes. Yay. Okay. I'm happy with that. You never know. It's always a little. Okay. And then this closer together three go with this one. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. Just really, really happy with this. I think it's just fun to kind of build. It's like another one that kind of like you're, you know, creating your own designer series paper, but we are not done. Now we're going to add some berries again back in our Pretty Peacock ink. Okay, so we're going to do that one right there. So that, nice, easy. And you just have to kind of, let's see, we're going to do this one first because I'm looking at this card. Okay, yep. So let's see, actually, I think I did this one. Isn't that funny? Now I'm like, how did I do that? We're going to, it's like it doesn't, maybe that's it right there. So I saw the little clump down here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that one there. And then you kind of just flip it around until It's funny how I must have been holding it a different way last night because I'm not, there we go. It's like I wasn't seeing what I had done before. But I think, and it's okay, right? You just kind of add in some little berries as you wish, right? I don't think there's a right or a wrong. I think they're both beautiful, right? Okay, so pretty. And I love that color combo of Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. All right, I think we are ready to put things together here. All right, so we are going to put this one on this label first. Okay. What do you guys think? Are you enjoying this stamp set? I just think it's funny because I looked at it and I was like, oh, well, I know I really want all these label dies. And then I thought, well, you know what? I might as well just get the stamp set too. And I have kind of fallen in love with it. I wasn't sure, but I love the sentiments. And then I just think this is kind of fun to stamp and like build your pretties, build your branches with it. So, okay, we're going to put some dimensionals on here. Okay, we're going to scoot that out of the way. And let's see, we can put this on the inside of our card. We'll do that. So that one goes right there. And then we've got this one right here. Love this embossed piece. I wonder if maybe you'll, once it's on here, if you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to hold that up and see. Can you? There. Okay, there we go. Ooh, yeah, now I can see it. Love that, right? Okay, so next we are going to just run kind of at random some, what is this called? Adhesive. Okay, and we're just going to kind of loop and tack this. Very technical. Oh, I have to tell you what, the dog next door is barking. Somebody must be walking by or something. This is when I'm not sad that Storm isn't here. I've been missing him, but not when there's a bunch of barking next door. Because last week he was like a barky face and it kind of drove me crazy. So hopefully it didn't bother you guys like it was bothering me. You haven't used it yet, huh, Brenda? Well, now hopefully you have some inspiration and that you'll want to use this stamp set. Okay, there we go. And then one last, always have to add. So it's funny how, right? Like that's a little bit plain, add just a little bling. These are called the antique pearls. We're going to just add a few of these. I'm gonna find my little guy here, right? Okay, so we're going to add a big one kind of up there. And then, oops, actually there are 3 different sizes, aren't there? Okay, we've got kind of like a medium. I did right about there. And then a little baby small one we're going to do right there. And there we go. There is our, thank you. That's so sweet, Brenda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, like I said, hopefully you have some inspiration here. And now you can pull your stamp set out and make this beautiful card too. Again, all the details, sizes, and everything will be on my blog, Gathering Ink with a K, gatheringinspiration.com this afternoon. Okay, so we gotta get kind of things cleaned up. Okay, so that's card number 1. We'll just kind of scoop those right there. Then our second project today. So this one does feel a bit more like Christmas, I would say, doesn't it? And this reminds me kind of the early espresso, real red and garden green is just this traditional color combination. And it doesn't, I've got this scent with lots of love. And then what did I do on the end? Oh, it goes this way. I'm like, well, I want to open. Thinking of you brings joy to my heart. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you enjoyed that card. And I hope you enjoy this one as well. So this one could be Christmas, or it's just kind of this traditional Christmas color combo. I think, so this takes me back in the day. Like I think my very first Christmas card where I like made a bunch of cards and actually mailed them out to everybody was this color combo. It had some trees on it, but it was the early espresso, real red, and garden green. So this color combo definitely holds a special place in my heart from like the beginning of making these Christmas cards. Okay, so we're gonna get these guys out here. So we just need a little bit of real red ink. And I have to show you guys, because this trim is, it's almost like wood. What is this called too? The irregular weave trim. So can you see, it's like pretty stiff. I thought it was gonna be a softer kind of ribbon to work with. And it's not that it's difficult, because you can kind of, I did loop and tack that one also. That's so funny, Trish. She's saying that she's ordered the bundle because she wanted the dies, basically. And now she's excited to get it, basically, to get the stamp set too. So yes, awesome, Trish. We'll hopefully provide some inspiration. I find that, you know, say you make these couple of cards that I'm showing here on Facebook Live, and then your wheels just get turning for all the possibilities. At least that's how my brain works. Have a hard time. I literally do have a hard time coming up with project ideas all on my own, but I'll pop on Pinterest, type in Stampin' Up, branching out, bundle, and just kind of look through to see what other people have made, and then kind of pick and pull different ideas from cards and put it together to make something that I feel is my card. And then you just kind of, I don't know, your wheels just start turning from there. I think for me, it's just that getting started. So, well, good. I'm glad you're excited to get it now too. That's awesome. Well, hi. Yes, Miss Nancy, outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Good idea. Yes. Come back and watch at your convenience. Absolutely. Yeah. Once the sun goes down even, right? Okay, so I had to make a couple of these already, and I don't want to lose them. Actually, we're going to put them right. We'll put them over here on that little guy, because there are multiples of things that we need to die cut. So I was trying to save us a little bit on time. Okay, so let's see. We're going to open up. All right, well, this is going to be easy enough to do our stamping, right? So we need this one, these, and then this little guy, actually. Okay, so we're going to do our stamping with real red. Nancy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We miss you at the team meetings. So we've got that one, the little scent with love. And then on the inside, thinking of you brings joy to my heart. That's a great sentiment also, isn't it? Okay. There we go. So we're going to move, get that real red ink out of here. And I think that's it. So this one is more about the die cutting. I would say just a couple of little stamps here. Deb, yay, hello. Yes, it grows on you, as they say. That is exactly right, Miss Trish. Well, it's great to see you, Deb, and thank you for the comment, Trish. All right, so we are going to, I think I was starting to say, this card is more about the dies than it is the stamping, I guess I would say. And then the last one was more about just doing the stamping, right? Okay, I don't know if you could see here too, I did emboss. So I love that idea, kind of just adds a little bit more texture and character to the card. So we're going to emboss, and then we're going to die cut those two guys right there. So let's do that. We'll do our die cutting first, because I think I have that all ready to go. We'll put that guy over here and that one. Okay. And I got to make sure, are we going to be able to, I think we can do both of these at once. Yeah, if we put them this way. So I think, I'm starting to say, I got to make sure, I think I put these back because I wanted to be able to show you, and now I'm like, which die did I use? But yeah, that's the red one. Okay, so that one's going to go there. And then the other one, let's see, is it that one? Nope, it's this one. I used the same dies on both cards, but I couldn't remember if it was the bigger one or the smaller one from the birthday card. But there we go. Okay, so we're going to die cut these two labels. So here we go with these guys, right? Okay. So again, love the stitching on there. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, going to have lots and lots of fun with these dies, these label dies, I'd say. And then the white stitching on that one. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we need, oh yeah, we got to do this die cutting too, don't we? I almost forgot about this. Okay, we'll get those little pieces there too. This. Okay, push that guy back through. That one's going to go there. And then where's my early espresso piece? But I think we are good. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was like, that is so clear. I didn't even see it. And that's because the bottom plate wasn't there actually. Okay. So we're going to do, oops, our garden green, and we're going to do some berries in real red, and then a little pine cone in early espresso. Okay, did that move a little bit? Try to get that. Probably could have given myself a little bit wider piece of garden green cardstock, but that's going to work. Okay. Got these. So I already die cut. There we go. But isn't this so cute? Look at that little, and can you see the little detail in it too? So we need 3 of those, but I already cut a couple of them. And then the little berries. We need 2 of these. I already cut 1 of those. No kind of extra texture, but that's all right because the berries are just cute all on their own. And then this one, my paper piercing tool. Where did it go? Right there. Okay. And check out that one. Isn't that cool too? We're going to just do 1 of those little guys. Okay, so scoop those out of the way. And let's put these. I don't want to lose that, especially that little. I got to put them back in where they came from. All right, I don't think I need any of these. Now we're going to do our embossing. There we go. This one. Where's my embossing folder? I know it's right here. Okay, here we go. This is the Forever Plaid embossing folder. So we're going to use this one right here. I think this is a great kind of classic holiday look with the plaid too. So this one you use the #1 plate on the bottom because it's a 3D embossing folder, and then you use your gray #4 plate. That's your sandwich on this one. Okay, and here is, I love that, right? Okay, let's scoop this stuff out of the way, and I think, are we ready to put things together again? I think so. So let's go ahead and add our adhesive on that embossed piece. And I like to put a lot of adhesive around the edges. You notice I only put it around the edges. That way, if I ever need to pull it off, I know, like, once I kind of get a corner, I'm good to go. All right, next we are going to add some adhesive to the white, and we're going to layer it on our real red label rectangle. We're going to put some dimensionals on this guy. Also, we are also going to, at this point, let's do this. So same idea, right? I'm going to just run a few spots. Okay, so we're going to loop it right here, kind of loop and tack it. And then this one, like I said, is pretty stiff. It's interesting. It just wasn't what I was expecting it to feel like. Not that I don't like it, but I was just surprised that it is as stiff as it is. So it's almost easier to work with it being a little bit more stiff, I think. Okay, so we got that one. Now we're going to peel these babies off and put this one right about there. Trying to kind of make sure it's like lined up evenly. Okay, let's go ahead and put this piece on the inside too while I'm thinking about it. A little bit more there. Okay, thinking of you brings joy to my heart. That's a lovely sentiment, right? Okay, and now let's see, we're going to put a dimensional behind this one. I'm always like, where are my dimensionals? Okay, so we'll do that in a moment. We're going to flip these babies over so we can add some adhesive to all of these. I always love using my silicone mat too, because then I don't get adhesive all over. Where did that go? I don't even have adhesive on my finger either. That's what's funny. I don't know. Maybe I do, right? Okay, I'm just kind of trying to put it down at the bottom of each of these. Okay, this one right here, and then that one right there. Okay, so we're going to start with this guy. We're going to put that one right there. We're going to layer one of those there. Layer one of those there. We're going to put this little scent with lots of love, and then we're going to add in one little pine cone there, and one little pine cone there, and one more right there. And then we finish with, oh, I forgot to mention too, should show you guys. Oh, I must have already, I don't know, I'm trying to remember when I did that. I'm like drawing a blank. Anyway, stylish shapes dies are what we used for that little circle sentiment there. Okay, and then we are going to use, these are the pressed flower motifs, and these are like the pretty serious heavy duty, but I love them. I thought that they worked perfectly with, like, they're almost like an early espresso. I was trying to find some kind of fun gold, and they were too sparkly for me with that kind of more muted, I guess, look. So of that other trim, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you guys, we did it. I feel like I was super chatty today. Hopefully you hung with me. Okay, so again, we used this beautiful branching out bundle today on these gorgeous cards. You'll get these cards as a thank you from me if you put your online order in. You'll also get your name in the drawing to win this Christmas Tags and More Designer Series paper. You also always get your choice of a free embellishment or the PDF tutorial. You get a calendar. If you bump your order up to $100, right, you get an additional 5 free cards and $10 in rewards from me in addition to the rewards you earn on your order. Plus, through next Tuesday, September 30th, you also get your name in the drawing for that $150 shopping spree. So thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed these cards as much as I did, and I'm so glad you could be with me. All right, bye everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you.